Hey guys, I'm making this video because there isn't a lot of videos on YouTube about depersonalization and derealization. So here we go. I got depersonalization in the summer of 2011, and it was because of a night of just partying, just being a teenager, living it up. Unfortunately, a lot of people get depersonalization because of drugs. They just smoke weed, do shrooms, pop pills, and unfortunately it fucks them up and they end up with DP. Um, what people don't know about DP is it's an anxiety disorder. It's not just called depersonalization disorder. It's based off anxiety. It's fear. For the people that don't know what DP is, uh, DP is pretty much a disorder where your body places you in a state where you become numb. You become emotionally and not physically, but you feel just numb. You feel clouded. Your mind is just boggled. You're full of fear. You're tense. You don't know what's going on. And believe me, it's the worst feeling that you don't want it. It's really bad. Um, to be honest, I would rather get punched in the face 10 times than live with it a week. 10 times is over exaggerated. I'm proud to say that I'm DP free after probably 4 months of living with it. In the summer, I was just chained up to fear. I got several panic attacks for probably every week, just randomly, and it sucked. Trust me, it just completely it's a drag, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Um, I would be sitting in classroom in summer school, and all of a sudden, I would just be filled with fear, and I would just start getting a panic attack. And before that, it's not even a panic attack. You just feel out of place. You feel exhausted. You feel mentally just messed up. You're tired. Your body. It's like the best analogy I can ever give a person is like it's like your body is telling you that you're cold. So it puts a blanket on you, but in fact you're very warm. It's doing that to protect you, but in that result, you overheat and you're trapped with a blanket that keeps suffocating you, and you can't take it off you. The only way you can take that blanket off you is if you keep moving along, and that blanket itself will slip off. And that's the way I got over it. That's the way that I just life went on for me. That's how I am DP free now because I didn't allow the fear to completely take my life from me. I lived my life every day to the fullest, and as soon as I got into my bed, I was thankful. It's scary. It is. Fear and panic attacks are completely they're scarring. You don't know why they're happening, and you don't know how to control them because it's fear. Fear is a very strong emotion. It's a strong feeling that a lot of people cannot control if they have those disorders, like anxiety disorders or DP disorders. Um, Depersonalization is pretty much based from post-traumatic stress disorder. It comes from post-traumatic stress disorder, and by itself, it's an anxiety disorder. It's fear. Um, you're allowing fear to overtake your life, and the only reason why I make this video is because a lot of people go on YouTube and they tend to search for answers, and that's what I did in the summer. I searched for DP so many times, hoping I would find a miracle. Like I would find a person that would tell me how to get over this. And I did. I found a lot of people from across the globe, people very close to even in my country. Like it's just you're not the only one that goes through this. You're not. You're as real as that orange right there, and you're just as sane as this person right here. Um, it's terrible, and my heart goes out to anybody right now that's going through it, and I respect you 100% because whoever actually knows how it feels to live with this, you're a champ. Like it completely, people take life for granted, and it's like it's an invisible illness. And trust me, this thing goes away. It doesn't stick with you. It leaves your body, but you have to completely be dedicated to the cause of just allowing yourself to live your life. It's a scary thing. I can't stress that enough. It's frightening. It sucks. It's not a fun ride. It's a roller coaster ride that you cannot get out of until you completely see yourself out out of it, like until it comes to a stop. And it does come to a stop. How long will it be? I can't tell you. That's for you to decide. It's how bad you want it. My best advice for you is to completely give yourself closure. Allow the fear to pass through you. Don't fight it. Be accepting towards it. Distract yourself because the only thing that completely allows you to feed like it's the only thing that like has you stuck in like in depersonalization is your mind distracted. Go to the gym, ride your bike, get on your Xbox. I don't know. You just have to distract it because the more you think, the more you're feeding it. You have to completely neglect the fact that it's affecting you, and it's easier said than done. Like you don't want to think about a pink elephant. Well, accept the fact that there's a pink elephant, but don't give it so much power. The pink elephant's there. Just don't look at it like it's just it's just a pink elephant. Oh, it's just a feeling. It'll go away because trust me, it does. Nobody lives with this, and if it didn't go away, then medicine would be completely 100% into it. But unfortunately, they're not because it's a disorder that people have to learn to cope with. It eventually goes away. People live with anxiety. That's completely different. Depersonalization goes away. Some people have it longer than others because of situations, different chemical imbalances and whatnot. I had it for 4 months, and I'm blessed that it's gone. And I don't thank anyone else but myself, but everything's a blessing, right? So you gotta be happy with what you have, and you gotta be grateful for what you will have. And I can't stress this enough. Live your life. Be happy with what you have. Um, this sucks. Trust me. And I know how you guys feel. There's no complete answer. There's no real answer. It's not like I can tell you, well, go out and buy this pill and take it, and then you'll feel better. No, this is an adventure that you yourself have to completely go into. And when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's the best feeling. Trust me, every day I took were baby steps. I hated every single friggin' day that I had to live with this thing. I would walk out from my school, look at the sky, and be like, what the fuck's going on? This doesn't feel real. And I wouldn't be able to drive my car because I was just completely just I I didn't know what was going on. You know, my mind wasn't completely 100% into my body, and that's why people get the whole experience. Oh, well, I feel like I'm out of my body and stuff. It's true. It's true. You feel like you're high. You feel like you're high most of the time, and it sucks. Um, the nightmares that I had from it and the like discomfort I received was the worst. I would rather have like the stomach flu for probably 4 days straight, no, a month, then live with it for like 4 months. It's true, like it sucks because like you want to be happy, and the stomach flu is pretty much like you can get over it. But this thing is like, oh well, here comes another day of it. Well, don't look at it that way. Just be like, you know what, I'm breathing, I'm alive, and this thing can't control me because it's fear. And fear only grows from negativity, and I will not allow it to grow because that's what it is. It's an anxiety disorder. It's not a punishment. It's not a mental disability. It's fear, and it's probably the most heightened stage of fear that you will ever have in your life because it's an over exaggerated sense of discomfort. It is. So be proud that you have it because at the end of the day, you're going to be shitting toasters because you know what fear is. And I know you guys are like, this kid is just doesn't make any sense. Well, I've been through this. I hated it. I was depressed, and I got through it. I did. And don't feel bad if you need to get help for it, because if you don't get help, then you're only allowing yourself to be isolated, and that's 10 times worse. That's just putting yourself like 20 20 steps back on the board. You want to roll the dice and keep going. You know, just remember the analogy I use: the blanket. That's what it is. Your body is concerned for you, and it's telling you that you are cold. So it automatically puts a blanket on you, but in fact you're warm. You're in the middle of the desert, and the blanket is stuck on you because your body wants what's best for you. But you're overheating and you're just completely exhausted, and the blanket cannot come off. What do? You keep walking through the desert. You just have to, and eventually the blanket will come off, and you'll get out of the desert. That's it. You just realize that thing over there, and that's it. Like it's look, like if you guys have nothing to worry about, this thing will go away and life will come back to you. And that's about it. If you guys ever need to talk about anything or just like message me, feel free. I'm here. Um, Comments, go right ahead. I know what it's like, and the people that helped me, or the people that uploaded their stories, definitely affected me. The only way I got through my shitty ordeal was through people's like videos, especially like Tommy the Fukula guy. He's just amazing. His DP story just completely helped me. Like in the summer, I watched his videos like 5 times over again because I didn't understand what was going on. And I'm like, wow, this is how I feel. I can relate to this guy. Well, hopefully you guys can relate to me because honestly, like it's just everyone. You're not like everyone goes through this sometimes. Everyone goes through several things that are completely the same, and you know what? You're not the only one because I'm here and I'm not depersonalized. And yeah, there were times that I felt like shit, but I highly recommend that you go seek help. Like you want to do this by yourself and you want to be a health nut and not see a doctor. No, you know what? Doctors know what the hell they're doing. And if you feel like you can't like face this by yourself, then tell your family, tell your friends. Just this thing, it's fear. It, you know what? You can face fear by yourself and you can probably be successful at it. I was, and you probably can't. And that's fine because that's why you have a support system. That's why your family's there. That's why you have friends. That's why there's like doctors, right? So God bless, and for any of those who are going through it right now, I respect you. And that's pretty much it. The best to you guys, and let's just snap back into reality and not let go of it. All right, see you guys.